Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Way Back Movies. I'm James, and in today's video, this is going to be another in my average James 4K movie reviews. For this one, we are going to go all the way back to 1986 to check out the Transformers the movie. Hey y'all, thanks for checking out the video. Like I said, this is going to be a 4K review of the Transformers the movie. This is part of my Average James movie reviews. If you have no idea what that is, basically I've got a 4K player, I've got a 4K TV, I do have a sound system with Dolby Atmos. However, it is not the fanciest, it's definitely not the best. Just kind of just a plain James type of setup there. But I do, like I said, I do have Atmos, do have surround, got all the 4K stuff. So this is basically a review for regular folks that don't have the nicest, fanciest equipment. What you can expect to see if you decide you want to pick this movie up on 4K. So let me go over a little bit of the specs of the movie first before we really get into it. Like I said, this did come out in 1986. It is rated PG. It has a runtime of 1 hour and 24 minutes. It's got a 185 by 1 aspect ratio. So that means you might have small black bars at the top and bottom, but nothing major. This does have a DTS HD 5.1 audio, which I'm pretty sure is the same audio that came with the Blu-ray edition. So there's no upgrade on that one for no reason. It is an upscale of a 4K. A 4K upscale, I should say. And this one does have Dolby Vision and HDR10. I have HDR10 on my TV, so that's what I'm going to be going over as far as this review. So, now that we got that out of the way, let's take a look. This is the Steelbook edition of the Transformers the movie. If you hadn't noted by now, this is the animated original cartoon one. There is a just basic slipcover edition coming out, I want to say in September at some point. I don't remember when exactly. But for right now, the Steelbook is the only version that you can actually get as of now. So nice on the front cover here. You've got Rodimus Prime there with the Matrix O leadership. And then on the back here, you have just a picture of Galvatron on that. Does come with a, actually did it come with a digital code? I don't know if it did or not. I don't think it did. You got your discs here inside, and then it does come with these cards. I'll show you in one sec here. Let's set this guy down. Just these cards that kind of come in this little packet here. I haven't even taken them out yet. So you got, you know, just some different cards there. That was Rodimus Prime holding the Matrix leadership. You've got Optimus Prime there. Got one with Unicron's decapitated head. Because what makes for a better animated movie than a decapitated head? When I saw this as a kid, that was definitely not something I'm used to. And then we've got Megatron right here before he lays one into somebody. So yeah, those are the cards that it comes with, about 4 cards. So you basically get the Steelbook. You do get a 4K edition and a Blu-ray edition, and then the cards. So like I said, Steelbook is available. I want to say at the moment it's around $22, something like that, if you get it off of Amazon. And then if you don't want the Steelbook and you just want the slipcover edition, you just got to wait from this filming about a month or so, and you can pick that one up. Okay, so like I said, I watched this the other day. Now I have seen this a bunch of times. I saw this as a kid when it came out. Definitely love it because I used to love Transformers, the cartoon, when I was a kid. So I made it a point to check this one out. I actually prefer it over any of the live-action Transformers movies, but that's probably something that really is only going to be a thing if you grew up with Transformers and this version of it. If you're kind of younger, I'm sure you probably will like the live-action more. But as far as the picture quality for the 4K over the Blu-ray, to be honest, I didn't see a huge difference. It may, you know, the HDR helps a little bit. At least with the, like I said, I viewed it through the HDR10. I can't say for the Dolby Vision, but for the HDR10 portion, you know, the colors popped a little bit more. But overall, I didn't notice a huge difference in watching this one as opposed to watching the Blu-ray edition. I think if you just had a normal person and you threw in a disc of the 4K or the Blu-ray, you probably wouldn't tell much difference. I think the I guess the HDR upgrade on that one with the colors is kind of negligible, at least in my view. I didn't look at it and go, wow, this is some, real bright colors. I didn't notice any, extra fine detail or anything like that. So as far as the actual picture quality, I mean, like I said, it's slightly better, but nothing to write home about, at least in my opinion. As it goes with the sound system, how does it sound? Like I said, it's got the same, pretty sure it has the exact same audio track that comes from the Blu-ray, so you're not getting any noticeable difference on that, and it definitely shows on there. I think a Dolby Atmos track, especially with a Transformers movie, would definitely be really cool, because when you watch the live action Transformers, just the transforming and the different sounds, I mean, the sound on those are amazing. But this one, I know it's obviously older, it's from 1986, but I think that an Atmos would have helped somewhat, give it a little bit of with all the shooting and the sound effects might have helped that a little bit. To me, it was just kind of just a basic sound. I didn't notice anything really filling the room with, wow, this is kind of amazing sound going on right now. Just kind of, it was, to be honest, it was like watching the cartoon. It was, maybe slightly better, but nothing to write home about, nothing that you're going to have to turn down because you're going to piss off the neighbors because you're getting all these loud explosions and things going on. And just was kind of, basic average as far as the sound goes. So overall on this one, is this something you want to upgrade to the 4K? Unless you're like a diehard fan of this movie, I would say probably not. I don't really think you need to there's not such a huge difference between the Blu-ray version and the 4K version that would necessitate you buying the 4K if you already happen to have the Blu-ray. Now, if you don't have the Blu-ray and you just want to pick up this movie, then you might want to get it. It's probably, like I said, right now it's around $21, $22. The Blu-ray is probably about 15-ish. So if you want to get the little bit better version, then I would say go for the 4K. But if you just have this movie as a Blu-ray and you're thinking, do I want to get the 4K? To be honest, I probably wouldn't. Not until, if it goes on sale or something like that, or maybe the slipcover edition is going to be cheaper. But I didn't see anything that was just any kind of wow, or this looks amazing, or thank God I got the 4K. I mean, you get the cards in it, but I mean, let's be honest, most of us, when you get things like that, you just shove them back into the case and you never really do anything with them ever again. So that's probably not going to be a big selling point for anybody. So like I said, it looked a little bit better, but overall, I was definitely disappointed with this one. I was hoping it would be better. I mean, it isn't animated from '86, so I wasn't, expecting a ton. But as far as whether you want to upgrade or not, it's probably something you can skip unless you're just a diehard Transformers fan and you gotta have the newest one. All right, guys, that is it for this video. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like this video if you made it all the way through. It always helps the channel. And comment down below, are you a huge Transformers fan? Do you like the animated like myself? Are you a bigger fan of the animated over the live action? And if you do like the live action, what's your favorite Transformers movie? Let me know down in the comments below. As always, thanks for watching, and I will see y'all in the next video.